Hello everyone. In this session, we have to study the pH determination by using glass electrode and electrolyte concentration of the cell. How we have to determine pH of the solution by using glass electrode. For this we have taken two electrode. One is the glass electrode. This is the glass electrode. Another we have taken, it is an calomel electrode. Here the glass electrode, it is an act as an indicator electrode, whereas the calomel electrode, it will be act as an reference electrode. Here this two electrode, here seen this two electrode will be connected externally to the voltmeter. Then after this two electrode will be put into the solution of unknown pH. Means by using this glass electrode we have determined the pH of this solution. Okay, this is how your to construction will taking place. Next, here one more thing, here the glass electrode will be act as an cathode, where the calomel electrode will be act as an anode. Next you have to see the what is the cell representation of this glass electrode. Means it's a glass electrode and also a calomel electrode. For both we are taken for the cell representation. Okay, for this calomel electrode we are know that the platinum, mercury, mercurous chloride and chlorine. Means here we are taken two electrode. This is the calomel electrode, this is the glass electrode. Here the calomel electrode we are put the platinum wire, and here the calomel placed will be placed, means mercury and mercurous chloride placed. Okay, then after here it is an unknown solution of the pH. By using this we have to determine the pH of this solution. Then after glass electrode, for this glass electrode we have to consider here the glass membrane will be placed. It is a glass membrane and it will be filled with the HCl solution, here in which it contain the H plus ion of the 0.01 molar and the AgCl will be taken. Then after EMF of the cell is given by E cathode minus E anode. We all know that E cathode is the glass electrode, whereas E anode is the calomel electrode. Finally, E cell is equals to, last class we have discussed glass electrode. Final equation will be Eg is equals to Eg naught minus 0.0591 pH. We have to substitute here. Then after we have to take the E calomel as it is here kept. Then after we want the pH. For we want pH, we have to take this term to this side and send this term to the this side. What you are getting? 0.0591 pH is equals to Eg naught minus E calomel minus E cell. This is the, then after we have to send this into this denominator. We are getting the pH is equals to Eg naught minus E cell minus E calomel divided by 0.0591. This is the final equation of the determination of the pH. By knowing this equation you have to determine the pH of that solution. How you have to determine? Eg naught means Eg naught value is calculated by dipping the glass electrode. You have to dip the glass electrode in the known buffer solution of the known pH of the buffer solution, and which will be coupled. This glass electrode will be coupled with the calomel electrode. By using this we have to measure the E cell. This is the how we have to determine the pH by using the glass electrode. Next you have to see the electrolyte concentration of the cell. What it say means, an electrolyte concentration cell is an electrochemical cell. It is an electrochemical cell in which both electrodes are made up of the same metal. Here we are seeing that is the, this is the zinc metal, this is the zinc metal. Means here the both metal will be made up of the same electrode put into the same electrolyte solution. Here also zinc sulfate solution, here also zinc sulfate solution will be taken. Means we put into the same electrode and same electrolyte solution. But what is the difference? Means concentration. Means here the zinc sulfate C1 concentration, here the zinc sulfate C2 concentration. Means here we are taken two different concentration. Means overall what it says means we are taken two metal rod, it dipped into the two same metal rod will be dipped into the two same electrolyte solution, but the different concentration. It is called electrolyte concentration cell. This two electrode will be connected to an voltmeter. Okay, then the we will see that here the salt bridge will be placed. Then after that how we have to represent the cell means, here we have taken zinc rod, it is an zinc electrode, then it is dipped into the zinc sulfate solution of the C1 concentration. Then after here we have taken another zinc electrode and the concentration of the zinc sulfate will be C2. Then after we have to see the what is a redox reaction. For this redox reaction we have to see here anode and cathode will be taken. For anode we all know that the loss of the 2 electron will taking place. Here zinc will be moves to the zinc plus 2 state, means here we are seeing that here the loss of the 2 electron will taking place. Whereas the at cathode what happen, at cathode zinc plus 2 gives rise to zinc, means here the gaining of the 2 electron will be taking place. After that we have to see what is the next cell reaction. You have to cancel this 2 electron, this 2 electron, this 2 zinc. What is the final net cell reaction will be zinc plus 2 for C2 concentration will gives the zinc plus 2 C1 concentration. In this where the C1 and C2 concentration, in this C2 concentration will be greater than the C1 concentration. Okay, next you have to see the here you have to see EMF of the cell. Here also we are by using Nernst equation we have to calculate the E cell is equals to E cathode minus E anode. Here we have taken C2 concentration minus C1 concentration. Okay, then after we are substitute for the E cathode will be E naught plus 2.303 RT divided by NF of log C2 minus, here we are taken it is a minus old term of the E naught plus 2.303 RT divided by NF of log C1. Then after we have to write this term as it is minus of E naught minus, we have to multiply this minus in these two terms, we are getting minus of E naught minus 2.303 RT divided by NF of log of C1. Here the E naught plus E naught minus E naught will be cancel each other. Here the plus 2.303 RT divided by NF of log C2 minus 2.303 RT divided by NF of log C1 kept as it is, because here there is no cancellation will taking place because the C1 and C2 will be two different concentration. Then after we have to take the 2.303 RT divided by NF as an common term and you have to write the log C2 minus log C1. We all know the formula log M minus log N. Log M minus log N will be log M by N. Here in place of M we have taken C2 concentration, in place of N we have taken C1 concentration. The next the equation will be E cell is equals to 2.303 RT divided by N of log of C2 divided by Cn. After we have to substitute the R, T and F value. What is the R value? 8.314. Then what's the T value? 298 Kelvin, and the Faraday's value will be 96,500. After we are substituting the all those value, we finally getting the answer E cell is equals to 0.0591 divided by N of log of C2 divided by C1. It is a final equation for the electrolyte concentration of the cell. Now we have to solve one problem based on this electrolyte concentration of the cell. Here the question will be asked like that. The concentration cell is constructed by dipping the copper rod in 0.001 and 0.1 molar CuSO4 solution. Means here we are taken two same metal electrode, it is dipped into the same metal solution, that is CuSO4, and it is also CuSO4. This is in C1 concentration and this is the C2 concentration. Here the C1 concentration will be 0.001 whereas the C2 concentration will be 0.1 molar. It is the two different concentration, means here two electrode, means copper electrode is dipped into the two same solution but the different concentration. Then what you have to calculate now? You have to calculate the EMF of the cell at 298 Kelvin. Here the electrode with lower electrolyte concentration, it is act as an anode whereas the other act as an cathode. Here the lower electrode, it is 0.1 and 0.001 in this two lower value. Here it is an lower value, it will be act as an anode, it is an act as an cathode. Then here to represent the cell, this is the way of here to represent the cell, means copper electrode it is in solid state and copper sulfate solution it is in +2 state, and here the C1 concentration, this is the C2 concentration. Okay, then copper, Then anode, what happened? The loss of electron at cathode, gain of the electrode will be taking place. Then finally you have to substitute the equation of the electrolyte concentration cell, that is E cell is equals to 0.0591 divided by N of log of C2 divided by C1. We have to substitute C2 value. What is the C2 value here? This is the 0.1. It is an higher value. You have to substitute in place of C2, that is 0.1 divided by 0.001. Finally we are getting the answer 0.0591 volt. It is the how we have to calculate the electrolyte cell, means E cell, by using this electrolyte concentration of the cell. Thank you.